Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to another exciting episode of Long Live the King. We are here to play some more CK2. So I've looked up some of the situations with regards to trying to form alliances and things, but hang on a tick. Is this still part of England? It's a revolt against England. So yeah, let's see if we can't... Yeah, so Ulster and I guess Cornwall has also revolted, or no? I'm trying to make sure I understand how these maps work. Yeah, Cornwall and Northern Ireland have revolted and are now challenging the English king. So, we are in quite a bind here. We've run out of room. I think, do we have the Isle of Man? We do. We took it from this guy, I think. Yeah, we own it now. We've really run out of room. I've been trying to finagle some sort of claim on Southern Ireland here. My father's grandfather's cousin's brother used to own a cottage there, and therefore it rightfully belongs to me in Scotland. But other than that, we're a little stuck. We could try to pounce on England in their time of weakness, but they did come to our aid when the Denmarkians attacked the Danish. We need some commanders, huh? Oh, we've got a couple of good commanders. The guy doesn't like me much, but he'll make a fine commander if I call him. This guy wouldn't, though. What is our current status? Our current status is a war focus, which we're probably going to need to remove unless we plan to actually fight the English or find some other place to go. We've got quite a good ruler here. He's 50, though, so we could go at any moment. So, I believe it's in our interest to change our focus. Where's my dice here? Gotta get the dice out. But to what should we change our focus? We have diplomacy, stewardship, and learning all available to us to choose, should we so wish. Which means I need to make sure... diplomacy, yeah, we recently gained some stats in diplomacy, so that is now available. And martial's available right now, but we're going to make that go away. We could choose a sort of family focus to, you know, sort of just chill and relax and maybe lose the stress. That family focus usually makes the stress go away. I was just looking this up earlier. I think also maybe carousing might also make you lose stress. We don't actually have a lifestyle trait. That's interesting. All this time and we've never actually got a lifestyle trait. And it looks like, is it scholarship? Theology can help you lose your stress. And that's going to help us make the temple vassals like us. Let's see, what's our situation there? Yeah, quite a few of them don't like us quite enough. So I think we're going to go to theology. Why is his personal combat skills so bad? Oh, old age would certainly do it. Yeah, 50-year-old, not gonna be able to do it really well. Ah, we are actually over our domain size, too. Who do we give that to? We could probably give it to one of our sons. That way we won't have this landless sons problem. Galloway seems like as good a place as any, except it's still a damn tribe. I gotta update the damn thing. Buchan, too, but Galloway's further away. It's probably the right thing to give to somebody. So let's find one of our sons who may be worthy. Alright. That's not what we want. This guy, he's the Earl of Moray. He's also a powerful vassal who's ambitious and probably is going to try to poison me in my sleep. He's the one I want to inherit the throne. I voted for him, but these other bastards are voting against him. This guy's the spy master, so he's probably okay. This guy probably wants something. So let's give him a landed title. Since we can't hold it, he can have the County of Galloway and all the titles that are lower in it. There we go. Now we're no longer over our domain size, and hopefully that fixes some of those other issues that we had. Now, all our levies are down. I remember we just finished winning a war against the Danish. And we accidentally deleted our retinue. Whoopsies. So we'll have to rebuild that. Alright, look at all that money flowing in the coffers. 8 per month is pretty good. Is this the son we wanted? Yes, it is. Somehow... Ah, we got all the bishops to line up behind us because they like us now that we've got the theology focus. The other thing with the theology focus is we're trying to become a paragon of virtue, so that lines up with that pretty well. I don't know if we're going to make it, but we're trying. We've still got 1,850 left to go before this guy dies to get the paragon of virtue, which isn't a great. I mean, it just helps a little bit longer with this guy. The bishops all love him. I mean, do we lose piety because of landless sons? No, we don't lose piety at all because of landless sons, just the prestige. And we're actually, you know, we're gaining piety at quite a clip. We could probably take a pilgrimage. Costs a lot of gold, though. Let's reinvest our gold wisely. We've got that super stewardship bonus. And look, we got tons of money just rolling in here. Now, question. The city adds a base tax of 15 that we get a certain amount from. For example, let's go and take a look at this guy, Shaw. He's sending 5 to me of his income. He gets 17, he sends 5 to me. So if I built another city, it would give me 5, whereas this castle gives me 8 directly. Now, the city's got a higher, much higher ceiling, but the castle's got a higher floor. Hello, Nestor. So if I build a new castle, it'll immediately give me an extra 8 ducats a year, more or less. I think I might have built up this one a little bit. But let's look at one of the ones I haven't built up. Like this one here. Yeah, it's still an 8.74. This one is actually giving me 16 because of all the things that I've built in it. So I think I might want to build another couple of castles right here in Gowrie. Gowrie? Gowrie. Nestor, are you a big CK2 fan? Or are you just along for the ride? Ooh, we could hold a grand tournament, you say? We will never hold another one in our reign. We have to have a certain amount of prestige. We have to have 200 gold. And then if we do, we'll gain a bunch of prestige. But you know, we need that gold. We need to reinvest it. We are concerned about the stewardship of the realm, bringing the infrastructure up. Because if we're ever going to fight the English, we have to do it with a very strong and robust infrastructure and also a really good distraction. So let's make that one go away and keep looking at this. We can look for another commander of Scotland. I don't think we're going to need it. If we do wind up needing it, we'll promote somebody. We could go into hiding. Apparently, there's people plotting my demise here. Where's my spy master? Okay. My son is doing his best to discover plots against me. This guy just wants Gavelkind succession, and he's a jerk. All right, now. We now have the ability to revoke titles. We were considering revoking this lady's title because she is worshipping the wrong god. And also, she's got a bishopric there is instead of a county. The barony should be the seat of power in a county, not the temple. Improving tribal holdings before building a new castle. That's probably a good idea. The tribal holdings here would be easier and faster to build up. The problem is I'm probably expecting these to go to sons and other people eventually. But you're right. You're not wrong. This one we got fixed up. Galloway will eventually, but Buchan is directly underneath us. Buchan. But I really just want to revoke her title. It looks like the council's going to vote yes. She may or may not give in. The other vassals are going to not like me for it, which kind of makes me want to do it later, towards the end of my reign. But, like, I need to fix that problem. So for now, let's leave it. And, like you said, we'll use the money to upgrade this to an earthen hill fort. Upgrade this to... Ah, there we go, stone hill fort. Do we bother building a market town? I don't think so. Yeah, it'll change into something else. It'll change into Castle Town, right? Castle Town 1, whatever that was. I think it's +2. So what does a Castle Town 1 cost if you don't have it yet? Let's see. Where's it? Castle Town. Castle Town 1 actually costs more than it would cost to build a market village that upgrades automatically. So maybe we should build a market village and then upgrade it. That seems like a good a plan as any. What do you like playing, Nestor? Do you like playing, you know, traditional Western dukes and kings in Spain and France and Germany? Or do you like playing as, like, the nomads or the Muslims or the Indians? What's your thing? The Vikings? The Vikings probably fun. I haven't played any Viking-type campaigns before. Ah, gain a little free piety. Excellent. Every once in a while, you just gotta look at this beautiful map. Look at that. It's nice. It's nice looking. Now, the English seem to be having a hell of a time putting down this revolt. They had control of Oriel, but they lost it. I can only hope they're continuing to fail. Now, maybe the best way to show my good intentions is to... You know what? We don't need to do that to him anymore. Let's pick somebody else that we can make like us. Like, maybe my son. We can't sway him. He's a rival. Okay, well, that's not going to work out then. Then we don't need to sway anybody, really. I guess this guy, the Chief of the Isle of Man, he hates me too, because I usurped his title. Yeah, I remember that. Sorry, buddy. See, this guy is also a problem, because he's also a Norse guy. I wish we could just revoke... Oh, he's a tribal barbarian, so our vassals will not object. We can just take it from him. That's good. Ah, he is in open rebellion. We can go capture him. We can take his title for free, and then give that to my other son that needs a place to stay. So, to that end, let's raise the banners. Let's raise the personal levies. I don't think we need to raise our vassals' levies, because, yeah, it's just going to be pretty easy to crush this guy. It'll be fairly quick. Ooh, we're getting a lot of income now. 10. Excellent. So Buchan is getting the hill fort. Is this one finished yet? They're still recovering from the looting situation. Oh, it's a new administration, actually. That's right. I forgot about that, because we just recently conquered those things. So that's until 87. People are conspiring to kill me. That's fine. My son has better stats, but I mean, I still think I should probably worry about it a little bit. Hey! Hang on, is this in open rebellion too? I didn't realize that was in open rebellion. She's gonna have to go down for this. We should raise our vassal levies and send them just to siege it down. Make this a little bit faster. Yeah, I lost control of that territory, which sucks a little bit, but we won that major battle. Now we can go take care of the other standing army. Smaland. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have our best... Here's our main army. Here it is. We don't have our best... Why would it not put our best leaders? Okay, the king is a leader. Let's not... He's not a good leader. Let's not let him lead the armies anymore. That's a fool's errand. Instead, let us put our great commander in charge. Oh, he was already in charge. Okay. There we go. Now we've at least got some competency there. We won't lose as many men. I guess there's not going to be enough... Oh, they actually sallied out of the... Okay, that was a mistake. Let's do a market village here. They actually sallied out of the castle in Man to assault me because I hadn't finished gathering together yet all of my forces. So that was a bit of a mistake. I didn't think they'd be smart enough to do something like that. Anyway, we will siege this down and hopefully put this rebellion to rest. Ah, yes, this is the arranged marriage we had already set up from before, sure. And we're going to pick... this one is a bastard of my dynasty. Well, he's going to go learn about being a monk then. We can't have a bastard coming to claim the throne, can we? We built a stone hill fort, so we'll get a market village once we get some money. Ugh, okay. Well, I was going to siege that down, but I guess I got to win another battle. Ah, excellent. Athol is doing well. We've captured one of the enemy lords. Yeah, we can upgrade these guys to a castle. We don't want to do it yet. We want to get the market town finished. Apparently, it's cheaper to do it that way. Alright, so this place here should go pretty quick. Okay, yeah, so 9 ticks. So they're building the market town. We're still making a decent amount of money, even with all of these armies raised. Moldovan seems to be developing a rather devious and manipulative streak. Sure, we could use a good... Is he becoming cruel? No, I'm not going to beat the crap out of him. I know I am bad at this intrigue stuff. I've got to, you know, get my son to be better than me. Alright, so we've got 1... to visit the great monastery at Cluny. It could be a most interesting journey. Wonderful opportunity. We could get a bunch of piety. Let's give it a shot. Now, while we're here, what would we do? We gain some piety. We gain pious, which gives us some extra monthly piety. I think we came here to pray. That's the mission we're on. See? Theology focus. Yeah. Alright, so this one... Ooh, this is actually a difficult thing to take. The barony is a stronger fort than the dang temple, of course. It makes sense. Usually the first thing you have to crack is the castle. Ooh, okay, yeah, we'll have to go into hiding for a short while we deal with this problem. And he's back. He feels better. And he gained 100 piety. Excellent. He's close. We might make it. A market town has been built in the Buchan clan. So we'll build a wooden hill fort there as soon as we get the chance. Alright, we finally finished this. Boom. Okay, let's go beat that army up one more time. Oh, we actually have won. We won. We offer peace. We enforce the demands, which means they're imprisoned, and we gain some prestige. There we go. And did we properly revoke? No, now we can revoke the title, since they're a traitor. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, I owe her a favor? Can I revoke her title before that happens? Yes, I can. Fine. I'll let you go, but I took your stuff. Now, who owns this? This guy. My vassal. So here's how I do this. I give him the county seat, and it converts it into a proper barony and a proper county run by a castle instead of a bishopric theology. I think that's how that works. So let's see. This is Iona. What if I grant him the county of Iona in addition to his current situation? And now, if I've done this properly, yes, there we go. The barony is now the proper county capital, and the bishopric is down here. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Only now, we still have too many, our demand size is too big. Troop recruitment and resentment amongst vassals, etc., etc. Obligate the vassal, threaten the vassal, I think. And, before we go further, let us get rid of these. Bingo. So now we're not paying those penalties. Buchan is ready to go to a wooden hill fort. And this... I didn't save enough for the market village. Okay, that's fine. Now, we have another son, and we have another territory for that son. So... I mean, it sucks that it's a... It sucks that we have to give him a tribe, but I don't want to... And not only that, the Isle of Man is awful. Let's give him Buchan instead. So let's find our son here. Family... This son is not landed. You can tell because he doesn't have any special things around his thing. So, grant County of Buchan, include lower titles. I'm still going to help him. And then I have to transfer his vassalage over to my other son, who's the Duke of Moray. Otherwise, he'll be pissed, because this is part of the Moray Duchy. De jure. So, can I transfer vassalage? And it needs to be the Count of Buchan. No? Why isn't he... He's my direct vassal, right? Yes. So why can't... So I'm looking for Kentigern. He's not here. Somebody help me. Hello, Carnifax. Why? Maybe I have to let time tick by. I'm not sure. But I want... This guy is the Duke. He has the County of Moray. I have to give him the Duchy in order to transfer it. Okay. So let's grant him a landed title, the Duchy of Moray, and include lower titles, which means he also gets the chiefdom. I send the vassal over. That's exactly what I want. Now, why does the council votes no? Huh. I wonder why. I guess I don't have to transfer it then. I thought I had to transfer Buchan over to him because I thought he was the Duke of Moray. But apparently I'm the Duke of Moray. I'm the Duke of Moray, I'm the Duke of Albany, and I am also the Duke of the Isles. And I could usurp the title of the Duchy of Galloway as well, I believe. Request a claim. Oh, that's right. Okay. So the duchy, that's the duchy I want. Oh, I can't do that because that duchy is definitely controlled by him. But what duchy is the Isle of Man in? It's not in a duchy. It's in the Duchy of Man. It's in its own duchy. That's all it is. Okay. I thought it was part of this one, but I guess not. Hello, Sherlock Spock. In Seagull is going to get a market village before we upgrade them for sure. This king is getting ready to kick the bucket, but we've got a good Tannist. He's getting pretty old. He's getting past his prime. He's actually not got a good combat skill because he's kind. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. Our current balance is pretty good. There are no vassals that are refusing to pay me tax, except this Earl of Moray. He's paying me less than normal because he hates me. Kinda not my fault. He's ambitious. He wants my throne. So, not much I can do about that. Obligate that vassal. Good job, Spy Master. Keep him off my back for a little longer. We're trying to de-stress here, alright? We might switch over to family. Let me switch back here. What gets rid of stressed? Theology gets rid of, has a chance from random events to lose stressed. And, oh, carousing is another way to lose stress. So we might go carousing in the future if we're still around. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're not going to make it to 2,000, I don't think. I think we're going to go see a healer, though. Oh, he got the cynical treat. Oh! You can't... Oh no, you can't be a paragon of virtue if you're cynical. I didn't know that. I need to warn her. I've got good diplomacy. I don't want to just say, stop stuffing yourself, you pig. So, gain stewardship in all realm provinces receive a big prosperity boost. That's quite good. But another possibility is like 4 years or so, 5 years of better taxes is pretty awesome, but we have to get to 700 gold, and that's just not going to happen. So let's instead just see the realm prosper. All we have to do is not have a war for 5 years, and that ticks over, and everything gives us more taxes. It's good. Worrisome lines of succession. Oh, it's because she is technically going to lose her titles, the titles to this petty kingdom over here, to my grandson, who is part of my dynasty, and that's actually a good thing, but it doesn't really know that. There we go, market village, and thence to a castle. Carnifex. If you watch it all the time, doesn't that mean you already know how to play? Have you not absorbed by osmosis all the cool things to do in the game, or why the things are done? Oh, the queen likes me now because I, you know, told her to stop eating so much. In a very diplomatic way. How would I guide this son? I don't need another ambitious son. That one, I've got enough of those. And this would cause me to go out of patience for 5 years. I ain't got time for that. He'll just gonna have to learn on his own, because I don't think he needs the trait patient. Maybe he'll get it, maybe he won't, but I don't have time to deal with it. Look, I'm stressed. I was crowned in a barn. My next heir must not be crowned in a barn. I think that's important. The peasants of Argyll have frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts, and it will increase prosperity. I like it. Costs us a little gold, but in the end, Argyll prospers. Fantastic. So that means bonus taxes. Oh no. Prince Alistair has had some problems. We're going to call for that court physician. See what we can do. Alright. So Buchan is now got the market town. Oh no. I inherited it from I didn't want it though. Damn. Okay. So he died. Good thing that wasn't the important son, but still, it's always bad when you've got, Did he have any children? No. He had the flu, and he died of the flu. Oh, no. So that branch of my dynasty just ended right there. My Tannist, my eldest son, the apple of my eye, he actually has already started a family. That's fantastic. And I've got a half-sister and a half-brother here. But yeah, this is my only everything here, I think. I don't think this branch of the tree went anywhere. Oh, wow, yeah. Everybody there died. Everybody died on that branch. Wow. That was 954, 952, 944. Just all in a row. That's horrifying. Okay. So anyway, who is this and why can I imprison them? Oh, because they're probably trying to sneak some stuff. Courtier. They're a lunatic and they have the great pox. Let's not lock them up. Let's just let them die off. Meanwhile, I forgot I've got some prisoners. I can banish him. That seems like the right thing to do, right? Marcus. He's got a lot of claims, actually. Ooh, he's got a bloodline. Blood of Ragnar Lodbrok. I would like to start a bloodline. That would be cool. But you know what? This guy's a tribal kinslayer. He's a tribal guy. I think we just need to execute these tribal guys that we caught. This guy's not tribal. He is Norse, but at least he's Christian. Oh, he's got a strong claim. Let's let him go. Let's let him go. He's banished. He can go with the claim, but then we're going to execute this. Alright, so the market town is happening. We need to give Galloway to another member of our family. Luckily, I know just the one. This boy here. Or these boys down there, because then I'll re-inherit it later, which would be a very good way to do it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give Galloway to my grandson. I can't, huh? I can give it to my son, but not my grandson. I guess when he comes of age, I could probably give it to him. Then I guess I'll give it to this guy. At least then my people would be able to have it. Okay, so include the lower titles. Give the county of Galloway to that guy. Now I'm not over my limit. And when he comes of age, I will no longer have that unlanded sons thing. Ooh. Yeah, of course she can study some history. I don't know who she is. She's just somebody in my court that we have for some reason. Weak claim on the Duchy of the Isles. Okay. Now, the other thing that we're saving up for is... That's already done. So Buchan is next. Oh, no! The Tannist? No, call for the physician at once. We can't let him down. He's everything. He's the heir to everything. And he's not got awful stats. He's a thrifty clerk. Oh, no! What? He died of rabies? What are you doing that gets you rabies? Son of a bitch, we've been grooming him since he was 2. Maybe buying that medical book would have made a difference with both of these kids getting killed. That's awful. Now I gotta pick a new heir. This guy's not bad. The guy I sent to be in charge of Buchan, he's got some decent stats. He's a super good at scheming. He's just, which is great. He's got good diplomacy. Another alternative, I can't make my daughter, not with the current thing. They won't vote for it. Later on, I can change the laws to lower the, or the technology will lower the penalties for choosing a woman heir, and that'll be more likely to happen. But yeah, I think it's pretty clear this guy is superior. They want to nominate this guy. He's 50 years old. What's he gonna bring to the table? Not much. Let's get this guy. He's got some rulership experience. He's in charge of Buchan. He's unmarried. Well, we can't have that. Let's see. We gotta find somebody who's good for my boy. Ah, we found somebody who's quick. She's a courtier, though, so I'm guessing if we chose her, it wouldn't be good or bad. But she's quick. And that gets passed down through the generations. Genius! She's also a lunatic. Don't stick your dick in crazy, man, even if she's really smart. What are other options here? Do we have any other super awesome traits that we could marry into our dynasty? I don't see them. We're looking for genius, quick, attractive, or strong. They're all green. They're all heart-shaped. And those are all the positive attributes that can get passed down through your bloodline. Aha! Another genius. But she's only got 10 years left of childbearing age. And she's ugly, which can also, I believe, get passed down. This one's even older, not great for a dynasty. If I can't find... Ooh, this one's attractive. This one's okay. Unfortunately, she's a homosexual. So that is not going to help me. She is quick. She is shrewd. She's got a hair lip. Ugh, okay. Strong, but with a hair lip. What? What is this weird, like... All the good genetic traits also come with these weird bad ones. Okay, here we go. She's attractive. She's sturdy. She's greedy. She's trusting. And she's gluttonous. She's gluttonous and attractive. That's an interesting combination. She's also, like, got a martial skill, which is kind of interesting. And she got titles. She has claims to the titles of Montpellier. Where's Montpellier? Way down there in France. Probably not something we're going to go after, but it's something to think about. And attractive is a good thing to have in the family. I think we reached the end of the line here. That seems like the best bet. She's also fairly young. So let's see if we can't find where she was. Right here. And it's not a penalty for prestige. She's not too low a station. Oh, yeah. Minus 200 for marrying the relative of a baron. But he's going to be the one that gets the minus prestige. But that's okay. Because she'll make a good wife, I think. There she is. She's now augmenting his abilities. She's not great at it, but she's okay. She was actually, you know, her best stat was martial. And that was one of his weaker stats, so that... Oh, no, wait a minute. He's... I didn't even notice. He's a homosexual. I lost myself in cynical comments about how the courtier was trying to poison me with baked goods, probably spoken out loud. Intrigue +2, because we get cynical. Of course I will invite one of my friends. I mean, I'm a little concerned, people, if we run out of members of our dynasty... Oh, that's great. If we run out of members of our dynasty, we lose the game. So we're going to need to... Why is this guy in House Mozcage? How did he... Did he get betrothed matrilinearly? No, so how is he in House Mozcage? Is he, adopted? What is the deal there? Is that her house? No, she's part of my house now. So what's the deal? Anybody know how that happened? I'll probably play Vox Populi again, yeah. Maybe I can marry get her a husband, and she can get me some extra heirs just in case. I forgot that I have to arrange these most of the time. She hates me. Wow. Because I'm a rival and a tyrant. I probably should not marry her to, you know, other people in her own dynasty. Matrilineal marriage. We get, you know, sort of the bottom of the barrel when you get matrilineal marriage. Nobody's going to marry away their heir and their prince matrilineally, because it means that their kids will get something else. Ugh, so even though this guy's quick, he's way too old, we're trying to make kids here. Welsh isn't bad, but happens to be my grandson, because he's Welsh somehow. Okay. Anglo-Saxon. Dull. Not from my daughter. Look at this guy. He's like a war hero. He's a bastard. He's brawny. He's deceitful. He's lustful. Ooh, that's a good choice. Ooh, my prestige goes down. But you know what? Screw it. I don't care. Let's get the lustful guy in here. And I should have married this guy off, but is he a monk? Is that why? He looks like a monk. He's content, he's groomed, he's erudite, he's kind, he's gluttonous. No, I never married him off. I should have married him off. Who else is in here that we could do some marrying with? Nobody else. She could be married to somebody. She is married to somebody. That's right. She's married to this guy here. Prince Olier. Now, she's my daughter. That's his wife. When she dies, my grandson, Andreas, inherits all of her titles, and at that point, I'll gain this petty kingdom over here in Wales to be my own. Okay. Enough looking at that. I don't want to create the Duchy of Man. Alright, reinforced hill fort going to Stonehill Fort. And when this is concluded, boom, we got the market town. Let's upgrade it to a castle. Do it. Now, it's interesting. It looks like a very different castle. Why is that? Is it because of... It must be because of the culture here. The culture is Norse instead of Scottish. But that slowly changes over time. If the ruler of the area is Scottish, it'll change to become Scottish. And so will the religion, I believe. Oh. Lustful with the wife. Oh my god! He might die! The king's heart could not take the excitement. Oh boy. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! Oh, King Aule. Oh well. You wanted to see what traits my son got. Well, he hasn't grown into them yet, but we'll find out. Anyway, we've got a new king. Long live the king. This king has to give away some stuff because he can't hold it all. And that's a problem. Oh, I gotta tell these people to stand down. Right? Oh, are these retinues? Did I inherit somebody else's retinues? What are these? Oh, yeah, they are retinues. So they were this character's retinues, I guess, and they've been inherited. So what kind of retinue did they get? So he's got light infantry and light cavalry. So one retinue of... Huh. Those retinues suck. We're going to get rid of them, I think. Yeah, I don't like those. Those aren't good choices. What about this one here? Also the same. Let's disband them. Bingo. Okay, so we'll free up our own retinue space. We'll buy our own retinues the way that we like to. But this guy's got a problem. His demand size is too low. One way we can kind of fix that is centralizing national credit to make credit competitive. No. This is not the one I'm thinking of. Huh. I thought centralization... Yeah, domain size. Okay, yeah, there it is. Domain size at the top. It goes from +1 to +2. So we'll at least, if we can get the council to back us... We don't have a council right now. Therefore, they'll back us. Done. Right? I don't know. I think I can do that. Let's try. So let's try this. I've got... Oh, there it is. Yes, I had 2 loyalists in the council, and they just said... Oh, the council rejected it. Oh, farg. I didn't look... Oh, that's because we're brand new rulers, and the council is always discontent when a new ruler is crowned. I should have waited. Alright, so a couple of things. Let's finish off the council. We'll have to come back and do that later, but we can pick some loyalists here as best as possible. We're going to need a really good steward, and... Ugh, our best spy master hates us for many reasons. We're a title claimant. He holds the titles. He has a claim on those titles. He's a courtier. But he's really good. I don't think I can trust him. So let's put Heinrich in charge. He's a pragmatist. Alright, now we got to put everybody doing things. Okay. We have a couple of options. We definitely want to leave this guy checking out schemes and plots and making sure. Let's collect taxes in our main area there. Let's send you... Actually, you're still my chancellor out there trying to fabricate those claims for me, and it's just not happening. Do we have a better possibility for a chancellor? Yes, kind of, but not really. Oh well. Alright, so we have to come back in 10 years? Ugh. Okay. So in the meantime, we have to give away some of these or create some new vassals. All bad options. We'd rather give away stuff to our family. And we need to crown our guy king, which may help us, actually. Let's give that a chance. Organize a coronation ceremony. We can't do that because we have to be not otherwise occupied. What am I occupied doing? Is he in seclusion? What is he doing? Ah, he's hosting a feast. That's why we can't crown him. He's carousing himself. While the cups are being refilled, Tanist Aokid brings out a strange board. We play for money or honor? I don't think we'll be very good at it. Let's play for honor and see what happens. Ah, okay. He gained diplomacy. Look at that. He becomes an apprentice board gamer. Alright, we'll get some prestige. And he gets dedicated carouser, the lifestyle trait. Really good diplomacy. I don't think he wants that, though. Oh, no, this is the lifestyle trait. I'm sorry. This is the one we don't want. We'll take the dedicated carouser trait. That's fine, because what we need is some stewardship, like, really right now, so that we can deal with this domain limit thing. And we can't change it for 2 years. Son of a bitch. Okay. So we gotta found that coronation ceremony, and hopefully that'll give him some cool stats. Only the Pope is fit to crown me? We could try. What does the Pope think of me right now? I can't sway the Pope, apparently, nor can I bribe him. But let's see if he'll come. My father was a very pious man. Yes, I'm sorry, you're right, thank you. I need to update the active attributes. You're absolutely right, because we are only on diplomacy and intrigue right now. Stewardship is not part of it, and neither is learning. That's all we're good at, which means we don't mind spending money changing laws or plotting. So I haven't actually had anybody who was good at plotting. So let's take a look at that. Spending bribes to change realm laws. Okay, so that's going to be one of the main things we look at doing. But again, take a moment. Take a breath. This is our guy. Kentigern. He's got no sons because of this homosexual thing. We need him to be, you know, come on now. Yeah, he's gotta take one for the team for a little bit. His stewardship is just awful. So we also need that. But we don't have any more people to give titles to. We have these 3 boys, but I don't think I can grant them landed titles. I definitely can't. I don't want to grant this guy, because somehow he got another house. I have no idea how that happened, but let's grant some titles to people here, I guess. So, which are my titles to give away? The Isle of Man we can give to somebody that just doesn't deserve it. The problem is I don't know which of those kids is deserving or not. You know what? Let's give it to this guy, the Isle of Man. It's just the crappiest of the thing we have. So we're going to give that away. Done. Now, Aule can get another one of our titles. I keep clicking the wrong thing here. Which title do we want to give? Athol? No, definitely don't want to give any in the main duchy. I could give Insi Gaul. Yeah, that's controlled by me. So I can give Insi Gal away. So I'll give that to Owly. There we go. Now we're still up by 1, but I'm going to hold on to that for a short period of time and hope that we can gain some stewardship in such a way that we can get up to that limit. Anyway, we're organizing a coronation ceremony, I think. Ah, yes! The Pope is going to come crown me. I just have to pay him a ton of damn cash. Alright, well, fine. And then, a private ceremony got me that crowned in a barn thing. We're going all out. I don't care. We're gonna be doing it. We have no money. If somebody tried to invade us right now, it would be terrible. But this guy is ostentatious, okay? It's just the way he is. He's throwing this giant party to try to hide the fact that he's, he's a homosexual. And we'll hopefully he's youngish, so he'll take whatever benefits he gets from this glorious coronation ceremony. A wandering knight who traveled to Gowrie after hearing news of my upcoming coronation, he has proclaimed that wishes to pledge his sword to my service. Okay, so this guy could join my realm as a courtier. Wow! We'll make him a damn commander. And we're going to need some matrilineal marriages for these daughters so that they can produce some more heirs. Hello, Desert Wolves. Welcome. A charismatic bisexual king who's good at plotting and scheming. That's what we've got. I don't want to gain the stress trait. That's bad for me. But I will take out of patience for a temporary time in order to give her better stats. No, let's let her learn on her own. I can't have any less stewardship. That would be a huge problem for me. Late evening, as the servants were cleaning up the tables, the Pope decided to talk to me about my new responsibilities. I will be sworn to care for the secular needs of all my subjects, as well as stand against the tide of sin and heresy beseeching our world. Please ignore my advances and my staring at the other young men in the room, because I am zealous. Ooh, okay. I don't think he's going to try to be zealous. You think he's going to overcompensate? I think he's going to gain a little learning. He's going to take the opportunity to learn from the master there. The Pope blesses me and places the royal crown upon my head. I truly am crowned by the Pope, an extravagant coronation. Everybody loves me more. So crowned by the Pope gives me a lot of extra prestige and piety, and the church likes me more, and my vassals like me more. So that is a huge boost to my stability, because everybody likes me more. Accept a small gift of gold as thanks for my help. Or wasn't my advice worth more than a couple of pennies? Well, greedy does increase national tax modifier. And right now, as it happens, we're freaking broke. We're so broke after that coronation ceremony. I think we'll take greedy. You know, I usually don't like getting the bad, but, you know, you got to play to what's going on, and what's going on is the country is absolutely broke. Now, let's look at our vassals and see if there's any way we can get more money. Like this guy, if we give him an honorary title... Oh, no, not court physician. We need an actual court physician. We need to try to recruit a court physician. And we'll find, hopefully, one that's actually good. This guy shows up. He's got a club foot, but he's fairly well learned. He is a renowned physician. He's got some experience and a scholar. Sure, you're now my new guy. All right, now we got to make one of these people like us more. Well, definitely, this one's closest, right? Our domain is too big, and that's why he doesn't like us. So that could be fixed if we could just adjust this to stewardship. It's going to take another 2 years to do that. But in the meantime, let's try to sway him. What are the other reasons he doesn't like us? Too many held duchies. Too many held duchies. Well, I tried to give away a duchy, and the stupid thing told me I couldn't. It would be nice to see my subjects continue to celebrate my rise to the throne, if it were not for the fact they are also using this as an excuse to work less. Let them have their fun and I get some prestige, but lower taxes, or go back to work and I lose some prestige. Let them have their fun. We're broke. We need the prestige to keep people in line. But I also need, like, seduction. My wife's not getting any younger here. And, we need to make some heirs. I'm very concerned about my current situation. Now, what's interesting, we have a finger of St. John. Okay, that's good. Now, the problem here is that the deficit is going to cause all kinds of bad stuff to happen in our realm. You can already see... Oh, the peasants are celebrating. Plundered by savages is still there from a while ago. Wow. I did not know that. Special holding. Oh, we can upgrade Bukan to a castle. Fantastic. That is exactly what we want to do. That'll give us quite a bit of extra income that way, because we gain a free city that we can create a new mayor in. So the mayor is now my vassal, and he's going to pay me more money. Oh, African Reformation. Now, that's not nearly as much money as our last king was getting, but this guy doesn't have a lot of stewardship. And the fact that our domain is too big is weakening our budget. Do we have anybody in our dynasty that we could give a landed thing? Constantine could get something. I guess we could give him Galloway. No, I already gave Galloway away. The county of Bukan, sure. Okay, that'll fix part of our problem, at least. People will like me more, and we'll get more taxes. The taxes were being lowered. I was just hoping we could do something with the stewardship. Anyway. So this guy's got that, and I need to apparently give this guy the duchy of Moray. And, okay, the council actually is voting yes this time, so that way I've finally given the duchy title away. Now, why do you want to give the duchy title away as opposed to having just a bunch of counts that owe you fealty? And that's an interesting question. Oh, nice. The answer is you get more technology points. Like every ruler, every character with at least Duke rank or higher produces their own technology points. So if you have a bunch of dukes, they're generating technology points, and so the technology in your area grows and spreads faster. If they're all relying on just the technology coming from me, oh no, they believe I'm impotent. -5, not a real man. Yeah, that's been problems. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need that seduction trait, that's for sure. We can also do family. Sex appeal +10. 30 prestige for, wait a minute, she's 14! What are you looking at her so strange for? Let's see. Be exalted amongst men, see the realm prosper. Groom an heir. Gives us increased fertility. Yes, please. And we'll try to switch to family as soon as we get the opportunity to increase our fertility. We do... Okay, young Riza has finished her education in the ways of the blah, blah, blah. Now, what is the new Tannist going to be? So they're all picking my uncle, this guy. And he's not awful, but he's not great either. I need somebody with nice... I mean, I wish I could pick her. I don't think anybody would go with that, though. No, see, they all have against tradition -50. So that's not gonna... That dog just ain't gonna hunt, as they say. Moldovan, Chief of Galloway. Actually, he's a pretty good choice. And we'll see. What do people say about him? Why don't they like him as much as this old guy, my uncle? Ah, they do like him enough. So once I chose him, many of them that like me backed my choice. You can see that here. Because they're supporting him because they trust the judgment of the ruler they like. They like me because I was crowned by the freaking Pope, you know what I mean? After a period of peace and shrewd management, Gowry's doing well. Excellent. It's back to level 1 prosperity. Remember when it's at level 2 and then we had that awful invasion and we didn't have an army nearby? That was a problem. Open council positions. An advisor. We want to pick an advisor. See, this guy is angry for not being on the council. So if we put him on the council, he won't be angry anymore, probably. But he's also likely to be a malcontent there. Let's put this mayor on. He likes me, and he's going to vote for whatever I want. That's his loyal... I got a nice loyalist council here. All right, let's take a look again at our situation here. Now that we fixed the problem with the demand, we've got a lot of these guys liking us. This is the guy we got to sway now. And we could probably give him... Nope, we gave him all the honorary tellers we can. Okay. We spent most of our time visiting the domain, talking about disparate topics. His opinion changes by 20 because I have the patient trait. Look at that. Alright, the chat thinks that we go seduction. I will see what that... I will see how that works out for us. So we need the 18th just in a couple of days here. Alright. Oops, I think I need to start over. My wife has been really letting herself go. Let's use our diplomacy skill and try to keep her in line. There we go. Alright. Sex appeal, baby! Sexy King Kentagem. Woo! And my wife is dieting. She will hopefully be less gluttonous now. We're still paying off that ridiculous situation. God teaches to show mercy to sinners. What greater way to show mercy than to forgive their greatest sinner and play blah, blah, blah. Temple vassal opinion. Yeah, obviously. We'll go there. This is more of the doth protest too much situation. Alright, we're hoping to hear about a pregnancy soon. We really need that. Oh no, the person we knew died. Wish I could make this bigger. I mean, you can toggle full screen on it, huh? Slightly nicer. The coffers of my vassals are full. Duke Andreas of Moray, or Tanis Moldovan of Scotland. Let's ask for a paltry amount. Okay. Perfect. Hopefully we don't owe him any favors. Oh, we have good technology to look at here. So, noble customs gets the feudal vassals to keep their promises. Ooh, cities and temples taxes going up. That's great. Yes. And I think, Majesty is also good. Monthly piety gain. Court size cost. I'm not sure what court size is. I think it's the number of courtiers that you can have that aren't landed, or maybe even including the landed ones. Tolerance is about different cultures. Legalism lets us get high centralization and late feudal administration and regulated inheritance. We don't need any of those just yet. I think religious is always the one I try to go for because it makes such a difference Just that one extra little point can mean the difference between getting all the money or no money from your bishoprics. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Honorary title. Cupbearer, sure. See, right now, the Earl of Ionia is giving me less money than normal because she doesn't like me. So I only get 78% of the taxes she would normally give me because of that. Because they want to be on the council. Desires Duchy of the Isles. I can probably give you the Duchy of the Isles, to be honest. That would certainly fix some of this problem. The short reign is going to go away on its own. He calls me a foreigner. I'm a foreigner? No, I'm Scottish. What are you talking about? Oh, he's Irish. That's interesting. But I'm his heir. He doesn't have a kid yet. So I'll just re-inherit those Isles. Now, what's the actual capital of the Isle supposed to be? I have a feeling it's supposed to be in Seagal here. Or maybe Aragil. Let's find out. We go to de jure duchies. And we hover over them and you'll see where it says capital. Yes, Duchy Capital. See, it says right under Duchy of the Isles, Duchy Capital. And then down here, it doesn't say that. So this is supposed... Whoever holds this is supposed to be the Duke of the Isles. Not this. That guy just needs to die. Wait a minute. I know how to kill people. I'm a plotter. So let's choose a plot. We can revoke the chiefdom of the Isle of Man. Why? Oh, no, we can't. That's why it's grayed out. There are certain ways and reasons that you can plot to revoke titles from people. So I think we should kill this guy. Plot to kill. Because we're really good with intrigue, so that'll help us out. So it'll get rid of this guy. We can auto-invite. Who can we invite here? Plenty of other people want to join this plot, apparently. Look at that. A lot of other people joining the plot. Lots of people don't like him. See, I'm not the only one. I will automatically re-inherit Ionia. I can give it to somebody else that I like. And then I can give the correct duchy title to this guy over here. I would lose 75 prestige just by writing a letter to try to get this guy to like me more. Who is this? The Bishop of Dunblane? Sure, let's try. Apparently they know I'm homosexual. That's not good. Oh, okay. Well, I took a gamble and I failed. So we're plotting. We're just waiting for this to go off. The higher the percentage, the more likely it is to go off. I think as long as it's at 100% or higher, there's always a chance. But especially with plots to kill people, you really need to get it high to get those chances to trigger. There we go. Because we're at 350%, it triggered fairly quickly. Oh, never mind. That's a different thing. One of our commanders. Okay. There it is. He will die of poisoning wine. We approve the plan, and we'll see what happens. The higher the plot power, the more likely it is to succeed once it actually occurs, too. There we go. He died not knowing the name of his killer, and I inherited a piece of his territory. Okay. Now I can give this away to somebody else in my family. But who? Nobody there. They married into a completely different house. There's definitely nothing there. We checked the other one already. There's not a single person here that's not... Alright, you know what? I'm going to give it to Eocade. Is Ionia the one I want? Yes, that's the one I want. I'm going to give it to Eocade because... I mean... I don't want to give multiple counties to a single person, because that's a problem. This guy is probably just going to die and give me all the stuff at some point, and I might be ready to hold on to it at that point. I might have more stewardship so that I can do it. So meanwhile, this guy, yep, I'm his heir. Meanwhile, I can, I think, give this guy the Duchy of the Isles. Now, Argyll is mine, though, isn't it? Yeah, I own Argyll. Let's not give away the duchy just yet. We still haven't had a kid. This is very disappointing. His seduction focus seems to be broken. Is there anything here that can help us? Hosting a feast? I mean, we have some money now, so we could... Oh! Me being absent so often, so when I found that I had some extra gold to spend, I decided to buy her something nice. 5 gold... A cameo of myself? Let's spend something really nice. She'll fall in love with us and maybe we'll have a kid. You know what we do need is to find a nice smith, but let's spend the money wisely. Oh, but we can't spend it on stewardship unless we roll the dice. So here we go. 33% chance to see if we can spend the money on stewardship. A 5 is learning. Learning, I can spend it on hospital or tech buildings. And I wonder what these various things would fall under. Searching for a smith, what would that fall under? What attribute would that be? I think that would be state marshal, and we just don't have it. I opened the door and saw the messy room filled with weird-looking glasses, stuffed exotic animals, and the man I was visiting in the middle of the mess with singed eyebrows. So I was visiting this guy, for some reason. And I'm confronting him about his potential occult dealings. He might offer to have me join a secret demonic society. Not going to do that again. That one, fool me once. Let's see. Yeah, I know. It's certainly... Lose 100 gold to bribe him into liking me. We'll use diplomacy. That's much cheaper, I think. Do we have the opportunity to change some laws? We want that centralization law, but that's not for a long time. Even changing an obligation law here wouldn't be bad. Let's focus more on burger. Yeah, they'll all vote in my favor for it. So let's get more taxes from the cities. It goes from 35 to 40%. They're giving us less troops, but they never had that many troops to begin with. And then the next time I do this, I'll get some more troops from the nobles to offset it. Oh, we never set the crown focus. Perfect. Crown focus in the capital. Oh, no. People are laughing at me because I can't have a kid. Come on! Figure it out. Minus 15%, but plus 25%. Right? Come on. Maybe he actually is impotent, though. Impotent and a homosexual. Double problematic in the feudal age. So let's make sure my brother... He doesn't have a wife. Get a damn wife and have some kids, damn it! You're the heir to the whole kingdom! And he's actually got a really awful tribal area. Let's fix it up for him and turn it into a nice castle holding. I think that's the last tribal holding we have, actually, is Galloway here. And the Isle of Man. A new spy master is needed. We'll pick this guy, even though he's malcontent, because he's really good at being a spy master. We're doing everything we can, and we can't seem to get these kids to come out. Alright, so diplomacy and intrigue. We're using changing the laws. We're saving up some money here. We'll try changing this focus. Family, maybe. See what happens. I think you can actually choose to seduce people. My wife wants to invite me to a plot to kill Duke Andreas. No! No! In fact, you're banned. Or something. Let's see. Is there... 994. So we could create the Duchy of Man and give it to this guy. It's a one-province duchy, but it would create its own... My mother died of depression. Oh. I will support that tradition, sure, and the prosperity increases. So, I don't want to claim it. I'm looking to go to the duchy and create the duchy and then give it to whoever the character is that holds that. They'll get some technology points over time. And it gives a little bit more prestige to my family. Is this my family? My nephew. Yeah, there we go. So we'll grant him a landed title, the Duchy of Man. And all the things that go with it. The council approves. There we go. Now he's a duke. He has the High Chiefdom and the Chiefdom Isle. I'm actually his heir because, for Farg's sake, he's just a kid. Alright, I could hold a grand tournament. That's a sort of diplomatic thing to do. And what else are we going to do with this money? I'll try rolling for stewardship again. We'll see if I can. A 1 is diplomacy again, so that's a no. So let's hold that tournament, I guess. See what happens here. There's a chance of good things happening, as I recall. So trade practices, not super useful yet. Military organization is very valuable, usually. Cavalry 2. I mean, it would be cheap to get that. Infantry, though, that's where our thing is. And we're only paying a very small ahead-of-time penalty, so let's get that infantry up there. I would like to spend this money on a retinue. That would be good. My mother-in-law died under suspicious circumstances. This guy. This guy! The farmer should be compensated. He's not happy. Don't care. Hang on a tick. What is this? You want me to declare war to claim Dublin? Look at that. They've consolidated all of Ireland, but this tiny little portion here that I'm still trying to get a claim on. Just so I can get some expansion. I was hoping maybe to make an alliance with Brittany, but it looks like they're being swallowed up by France, too. We need some civil wars to happen here, alright? We need that to be a thing. Maybe I can be friends with the King of England so that he doesn't, you know... Let's go be friends. Oh! My commander fought his way to 3rd place. Good job. Eric, Spy Master, somehow made it to 2nd place. And my commander made it to 1st. A glorious event. Prosperity of the capital has increased. Go into hiding? Is somebody trying to kill me? I don't think we need to worry about that. I'm too smart. I'm too clever to need to go into hiding. But apparently I'm still very bad at making a family. Oh no! The King of England passed away. Now there's a new unknown guy that looks much more militaristic. Though he does kind of like me. Oh no. Now this guy's dying. My brother is a pretty good heir, and I can't, you know, do anything about getting him married. So he should get himself married, damn it. Alright, well. Lit 3 candles and had me join hands. Who is my heir here? Moldovan, right? No. Chance of her becoming patient. Or chance of her becoming cynical. Yeah, sure, whatever. Tanis of Scotland, right. Can I can arrange a marriage for him somehow. Oh, it's between. It's not specifically of him. Okay. I could try adopting someone, couldn't I? I guess that's not an awful choice. Let's see if we can find a good heir that will adopt my dynasty. Let's say my culture. This commander here. Is this the guy that won the thing? I think it's the guy that won the thing. Maybe we can... I mean... I'm 35, but I'm going to adopt this 29-year-old guy as my son. This bastard could be adopted. He's brawny, he's arbitrary, he's tempered, he's deceitful. My nephew doesn't need to be adopted. You know what? We could try it with that first choice. Because he's just a commander. Signed guardian. No, I think adoption must be... I don't actually know how that works. It must have to be a kid, right? I'm pretty sure adoption is a thing, but I don't remember how it works. If I ever knew. I have rounded up and executed the robber barons that were previously in Athol. Good. Good. That's going to increase my tax base there. So my income is really good now. It's been a little while. Let's try again to get some stewardship sales going. If not, I guess we'll have to spend it on a retinue or something. 4 is intrigue. Ugh. Oh, no! Let's see if we can't get an alliance with the King of France, right? Wow. This is pretty bad for us here, guys. Let's see. Improve diplomatic relations. Sow dissent. Perform statecraft. Yeah, let's improve diplomatic relations with the King of England. Let's make sure he likes us. Now, If I had some daughters, I'd try to marry them off to dukes and kings in France, if at all possible. Alright, we've tried seduction. I really would prefer to do stewardship, but let's try family and see if that helps. We're about to change it over on the 10th of March. Okay, so it's happening right now. There, family, go. Get us an heir, damn you! Make it happen. Oof. I mean, people still like me. They still like me just enough. I'll try becoming good friends with the king. Ah, phew! He's got a Santa hat on? What's he doing over there? Alright, I mean, he likes me. My state diplomacy is okay. We're both kind. I have decent prestige. Oh, my acquaintance was burned at the stake on the order of the King of England. Huh. Where is Lothrania? The King of England is going to try to take over, like, this whole region? Wait a second. What kind of war was that? Hold up. Back up. What is this? The Anti-Papal War. I don't even know what that is. I assume there's an anti-pope that has been crowned in Lothrania, but that means that it's probably not a conquest thing. And how has this lady been hanging in there? I just need her son to inherit so that it becomes part of Scotland proper. Okay? He's a nice Scottish boy, and... Why is she his liege instead of me? That's kinda bizarre. She doesn't have a liege. He does. Oh, because he is part of Buchan. So he's going to be Count of Buchan and Duke of this petty kingdom over here, which is real weird. Oh, good. We convinced the king that he likes us even more. I guess that's our only play until England, like, descends into a massive civil war. Alright, so one of our young daughters just grew up and maybe can be married. Which one was that, though? Wait a minute. My nephew already has a daughter? Oh, he died at 19. Okay. Can I marry her off? No, she's not directly my daughter. Ugh. She's my kinswoman. She's in a different line. Okay. Well, that's good. We're keeping the family alive, but... Man, it is... problematic. I've got tons of money here, and I can't spend it on anything. Let's try again. I'm going to try to studiously utilize the realm. Nope, we got diplomacy again, which just isn't useful for anything significant. Can't do obligation, inheritance, can't change this stuff. The council, can't change any of that stuff. I guess we're just going to buy some retinue. I'm just going to sort of rule that that is something that can always be done with money. My maximum retinue cap has been reached. Why is my retinue cap so low? Holdings, caps per holding from technology. Interesting. I thought it was higher than that, but it must have been when I was tribal. Friendship is not worth the money. So yeah, all of these have a retinue cap of 900. So what we need to do is get military organization to increase the retinue cap by more, and we need to buy the buildings that will get us that. You know what? Did we say we have diplomacy? And we have... What kind of buildings could we build that make sense with sneaky and with diplomacy in mind? Could we maybe build a great work? We don't have the money for it quite yet. But we're getting there. Do any of these make sense for intrigue or diplomacy? Castle shipyard. You know, nah. Garden. Prestige. Personal study. I don't actually know what this is good for. I assume it unlocks certain... Let me double check and see what... Actually, I don't know how I check what mods I have open. I don't know if there is a way to do that. But... Because there is a mod that I have, I just don't know if I had it active, that lets you do my personal castle, and maybe that's where that happens. Because I don't think such things are available anywhere else. Okay. Personal training yard. Chapel, an observatory, a wine cellar, stables. Yeah, let's do castle library. That seems... That's a learning one. Let's do the garden. Anything that gives you prestige, I'm going to rule as kind of close to diplomacy. Because diplomacy, having more prestige makes diplomacy easier. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing a suboptimal game on purpose. I'm specifically trying to roleplay my character. Finally! Hopefully it wasn't with the pool boy. But there we go. We're going to have a kid. That's great. Ooh. Peasant revolt for Warwick. I don't actually see it. Where is this revolt? Yeah, where is this guy? Oh, he hasn't taken any territory yet, so there's an army somewhere. Oh no! Oh no! She's stressed. Gulp. Alright, I'm keeping the English king liking me. Oh, that was a quick... That was a real quick rebellion. Didn't go anywhere. Let's see. If I buy her something nice, she gets comforted. Or I can visit her. And I might gain the trait charitable. Sure, let's try that. Court physician wants to institute a system of local apothecaries. Yeah, let's get increased prosperity everywhere. Go, go, go. Now, we finally had the family thing work. I don't think we should keep it on family any longer. Let's switch it over to stewardship so that we can spend some of this gold. There we go. We got a daughter. Margaret. We're going to pick a new... Build a war chest. We've got the money. Almost. We only need 50 more. Because we need, I think, 700 for a kingdom. Her mood is not improved. Perhaps some old sin is weighing on her soul. We'll use our diplomacy to help her out. Now, how much longer should I stay on this family hoping for another kid? So we've been improving commanders. Let's train the troops. That's slightly better. I know, Bob. I know it's not looking great, but Crusader Kings is nothing if not unpredictable and unstable. So we'll just have to see how long this giant Kingdom of England can stay together. We finished building a war chest. So now we can pick one of these other ones. I think seeing the realm prosper is the right choice. I resolved an argument. Fantastic. I can switch this over. Not for another couple of years. Hopefully, in that time, we can get another kid and another bun in the oven. Oh no! The only thing that matters to me is family. He gets more fertility, but he also gains the trait fat. Gulp. He goes on a hard diet for, wow, a long time. A 1,003. 15 years he's dieting. Or else he's going to get fat. And people like him more. Yeah, he's not a warrior. I think that's the case. Jovial Patriarch will be removed. She just told me if we don't stop eating, I'll no longer even be able to stand, let alone accomplish anything of note. So I could get the hard diet again. I get the other choice. Or she hates me. So let's try the hard diet and it sucks. It makes our stewardship even lower, but I lost the fat trait, and it's going to keep her in love with me at least a little bit. And maybe we get another kid. Well, you know, here's my thought, Bob. I don't know how hard-coded historical things are in this game, but 1066 is around the corner. I've been holding out hope that next century is the century of England and France going to war. We've got the money. Let's give them the patronage. We built a garden. Fantastic. Presumably that unlocked some other thing that can be built. Yeah, we could upgrade it to a scenic pond. I don't want to spend the money on that. Perhaps he is deserving some praise. Yes, absolutely. Let's give him some praise. So, I am going to try one more time before this becomes a thing. Yeah, it's 998. I'm going to try again. I'm going to roll the dice and see if I can convince my crappy king here to go for a stewardship expense. Nope, he got a 1 again. He's just not very good at stewardship. So we'll just have to wait until we can redirect him to rulership here. Or business. I mean, business is a good one too, but you can get a trade route with business, which is real nice. I haven't actually had that fire. I'm not sure if it requires me to have a port. I assume that might be the case, but I can't build a port. A castle shipyard. Could you argue that's a diplomacy thing? Not really. Do we have any good laws we can change? We do have the option. We could get some more vassals or, yeah, centralization. Now, will the council back it? They will this time. Uh-oh. Well, let's try to pass that law before my king dies. I have the Great Pox, but I don't want the Great Pox. Luckily, excellent symptom treatment has kept me in good health. Okay, so now we can have a larger domain. A larger domain. Usurped the title chieftain of Ossuary. Ossuary? Who is King Gosset? Oh. The Isle of Man had control of one of these other things, I guess. But it doesn't know anymore. It's been usurped. Came to see you and offers a treatment for my illness. Yeah, let's gonna go with standard treatment. And I feel much better. Excellent. I am now known as the Wise, despite the fact that my learning is kinda low. And we can't seem to get stewardship to happen for the life of us here. I could put the Queen as my advisor, but that's not super helpful. Well, I guess it would be, actually, because she's a loyalist, but so is his commander. That's smooth and malty taste. Let's take any chance we get to get an extra learning. Yes, now we've got learning. Okay. Excellent. We've got an option now to spend some money. I've got to fix this. Learning is now available to us. So, we can now build health and or technology related things. And one of those was the library could give us some technological points. That's a very expensive thing to do, though. So let's not do that. Let's build a hospital. It's available, and it's not that expensive. Let's do it. Alright, we spent a little bit of money on the learning portion. Oh, somebody burst into the chambers. It's, this person. Are they a good person? They're a lunatic. Burn him. Sorry. That's just what happens. Alright, let's see if we can't get a rulership focus here. Alright, now we can spend some money doing things. Okay. What things are we going to do? Is there anything that's still a tribal? Yes. Galloway's a tribal. Let's upgrade that. And then we could consider building another castle here because we have enough space in our domain to do it. And another castle would mean that we have more troops that we can call on should something terrible happen. Meanwhile, all our vassals still like us. We could send that guy a gift. It kind of defeats the purpose. Ah, I gotta keep him happy. See if we can't get them to like us a little more. So this is the bishop of that thing. So let's have him go to that thing and make him like us more. Yes, the king still likes us. Look at that. This guy loves us. But that's interesting. The King of England, the heir is not of the same dynasty. He's House Melrose. House Wessex is about to lose the Kingdom of England. How? Do they not have a better heir? What kind of... Oh my... Why are all his sons of House de Lyon? Is his wife of House de Lyon? No, it's House de Normandy. Somebody help me. How are the sons of the King of England of a completely different house? I don't get it. It's not a bloodline thing, I don't think. Baptized by the Pope? At least we finally have the daughter here. We gotta give her something useful. Duty or thrift? Let's give her thrift. Who knows? Let's see how that goes. Because what I'm going to try to do is get a matrilineal... Actually, I can do that right now with her. I can get a matrilineal betrothal to somebody who's amazing. But the problem is you don't know if they're amazing yet. When they're only 3. Because I don't think they show their super awesome traits right away. So we're going to probably wait. Oh, this guy's quick. And he's only 10. He's a bastard. He's being tutored. We lose a little prestige. Yeah, he's quick. Let's marry him into our thing. He's 10, she's 3. That's fine. They accepted. Princess Margaret's now going to hopefully have some good grandkids for us. Can't use my extensive knowledge of the realm's economy to impress the bishop. Okay. So we're slowly building this castle. It's going to be available. Oh, it's going to take a long time to... Oh, no, it was already 1001, so that's pretty close. But in the meantime, let's upgrade this castle town. That directly increases our taxes. The city of Perth should probably get... Hang on. City Wall, City Guild Hall. Oh, the Guild Hall is where the tax income comes from. Okay. The town market upgrades to the Guild Hall. Got it. Okay. So we've got this brand new thing. We'll try and get a castle town first thing, because again, that's just free money permanently. We don't want to create a new vassal. We'd like to keep this holding. Thank you. We are looking for signs of weakness in England, but in order for that to matter, we're going to have to build a lot of stables and training grounds and really increase the number of levies that we can build. Let's see. Chancellor managed to calm them down and even like me more. Yeah, I better reward him. Oh. We gain the trait Lunatic. Fantastic. We could maybe join Lucifer's own society. One of these must be true. Must be a sinner. Oh, okay. I thought lunatic or crazy had to be required, but apparently not. Probably shouldn't want to be a lunatic, but now that we are, maybe it'll go away when I don't have the Great Pox anymore. I don't know if there's anything that really gets lunatic to ever go away, though. So let's, because we're a lunatic, let's show some interest in this secret society about Lucifer. Because we're greedy is the reason we're able to look into Lucifer's secret society. Ah! We saw the realm prosper. Fantastic. Now we got a new ambition. Groom an heir. Sure. Something tells me the realm is not going to choose the daughter, though. I mean, I could try to increase the status of women. Tolerance level. Yeah, we have to get all the way up to level 3 before we can get marginal status for women. So that's probably something to work towards. But in the meantime, it's not going to help us. Ooh, extra money. Yeah! Alright, then we can get a castle town built in our other holding. We're finally sort of getting that bell curve of extra money makes more money situation going on. That's probably going to have to leave it for tonight. Fairly soon. How's the rest of my family doing? Is anybody else having kids? Yes, fantastic. Moldovan, the Tannist, the current heir, is having kids. Princess Margaret is going to be staying in our family. She's not getting married off. And we have a couple other kids that are growing up. Fleeing persecution elsewhere in Europe has showed up at your court. His time spent abroad has gifted him with many connections. And by all counts, he's an able diplomat. He would make a fine chancellor. He would. He would at that. Now, here's what I want to find out. Elsnik. If we click on this house. Why? Parents include Yalik the Mad. Why did she get to claim him? Did this guy here have a matrilineal marriage? He must have. That must be how I lost that, that must be how I lost him? It must have been... Oh, I think I figured it out. I never played as Callian, I don't think. So, Callian had one wife and had these kids, then did a matrilineal marriage and had this kid. Which is a weird thing, but okay. I think that must be how it was. Unless this was his only wife. I don't know, man. Because it says his wife is part of this thing. His wife is Ephros. And his father is Callian. But this says his father is Callian. Oh, he's a bastard! Psh, why didn't I see that before? He's gotta be. Doesn't say that he's a bastard on here. But he must be, right? During your wife's visit, we had a great time discussing the similarities between our people. I suggest a non-aggression pact. Who's this guy? He is heir to the Emirate of Castile, one of the Moors, then. Oh, yeah, he's Caliph of that whole thing. Haha, yeah, non-aggression pact, sure. Hey, could we up that to, like, an alliance? No. He says no. He doesn't like me enough. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing. I can't sway him. He's too far away. It requires him to be an adult. Okay. Well, where's that really good chancellor that just wandered in? Here he is. Let's send him on a mission to improve diplomatic relations with this guy here. Because if I can get the Umayyad on my side in an alliance and they help me, then I could defeat England maybe. And let's see, where's the King of France? Maybe he wants defensive and alliance? No. Why can't I do a non-aggression pact with him, I wonder? Probably because he's in a war. I wonder why the other guy was able to do a non-aggression pact with me. Maybe we had blood ties somewhere. Usually it's a blood tie thing. Because what we could do is look at his family and say, hey, here's a princess. I've got a son. We could marry them together. And that would give us a non-aggression pact, and then we can upgrade that to an alliance if we can get them on our side enough, especially if we have common enemies. Thing is, we don't necessarily have common enemies yet. Ooh. If we do not ask questions, why did God make us curious? Who is this? Who is this? Just some random courtier passing through? The futility of prayer. Places a small leather pouch. What if I told you that all you've been taught to believe in is a lie? God lied to Adam in the Garden of Eden. Yes, into this forbidden knowledge. And that, as they say, the coven will be in contact with me. That, as we say, is that for tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll pick this up. Let's see. I got a busy day tomorrow, but probably Sunday afternoon or so, I'll put it on the schedule. Talk to you later.